All right, guys. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Man, I'm just chilling right now, having a good time. How you guys doing? I just want you guys to know that right now is a very tumultuous time in my life. It's a very interesting time in my life. I just want to make some things clear, man. I been working on my content, been working on my life, been making my content better. But I've been I hooked up with this young man, Michael, and he's working on this site called HBCC social and also OBT.social, and it's a black owned content creation hub. And also OBT is more of a social media platform for us to generally chat and also have our own groups, just like Facebook, And I'm so glad that we have something like that, man, because to be honest with you, us not having something like that to vent our anger and our frustration, also vent our good stuff, our triumphs, our victories, without having some interference. I think that everyone needs a space just like that. Everyone needs a space in which you can be yourself. And I feel like so often Black people don't really have that. Black people, we are told to almost sit back in the back and just be quiet and just take stuff. And that's so unfortunate because I want better for us. I want us to be able to just chill and just say stuff and just be. But I find that so often we are not allowed to even do that. And by the way, in the background, it's a lot of my stuff, man. A lot of stuff that we just leave a lot of stuff up, man. Unfortunately, we should probably do a little bit better about cleaning up. But man, I tell you, it's just been so hard. It's been so hard to keep everything managed. I've been going through a lot of crises in my life, but I still been able to focus and still been able to put out my news stories, been able to put out my content, and been able to video edit and make things pop. But I will let you know that it has been a struggle, and I'm not invincible, or at least not as invincible as I thought I was. In the holiday season coming up, I've been through a lot of traumatic stuff, and I feel that so often I tend to operate by the berserker mentality when it comes to my activism. Everything with a do or die attitude. And that works for the most part until you realize that you're not invincible. And that at some point you do need to slow down and look at yourself and ask yourself, what are you becoming? I mean, I'm more effective now than I've ever been, but at what cost? I don't want to lose myself. This is why I've been, branching out from the police corruption stuff and going into other fields of trying to help Black businesses and Black endeavors and trying to go into reparations, go into Black empowerment, because I don't just want to let my legacy. I mean, I've already built a good legacy of exposing law enforcement corruption. I mean, you can Google my name and there's news articles, but I don't want that to be my only legacy. I mean, I can destroy corruption, but I want to be known for building things too. So that's why I decided to help Michael. Because I mean, I know what it's like to have to go through that, struggle, and then people give you the hardest time in the world, always doubting you, always second guessing you. And then someone just wants to say, all right, I'm going to give you a chance, man. I want to see what you do. I'm not going to doubt you. I'm just going to give you a shot, brother. And so far, it's so good. I want this site to make it because we all need a space in which we can have conversations like this without having input from an outsider. And I don't mean that in the negative or derogatory way. I just mean that everybody has their space in which they can talk and just be. And I think Black people lack that. And that's been such a problem. So I want to thank Michael and everybody who came up with this. It is something that we all need. And I said I would exclusively do some content here. So this is content that I live stream exclusively on HBCC.social. So if you want to see content like this, you have to come over and actually get an account on OPT.social, and you automatically get an account on HBCC.social. That way you can get exclusive content. So that way you can get a look at behind the scenes stuff, being honest or open about my content. And if you are a fan of me, then if you want to see this, you have to come over to the site. And by the way, in the background, you can see my dogs. The first one you saw, the brown and black one, that was Zoe, and this one white one here, that's Aphrodite. That's my girl, Daddy. And they're just playing with their toys in the background. All the stuff in the background is my wife's stuff, man. She runs like 3 different businesses, and she is really, really messy, unfortunately. But I'm not much better, to be honest with you. You know, my space is a lot more cleaner. It's a lot more neater. Like her space is like all over the place. Mine is just more like, as you can see, it's a little bit more neater. You know, it's a lot more controlled, and it's just a little neater. Like mine, you can tell which side is mine, which side is hers, because I'm the clean freak and she's not. So, but yeah, I just want to have a little bit more honest and open conversations on this site. That way, you guys can get more exclusive content from. I know a lot of fans, a lot of people who love me, a lot of people who can't wait to see me upload. And I didn't upload but one video today, and usually I'm a heavy content uploader. I can upload sometimes like 12, 13 videos a day, but I only gave one a day because I'm celebrating Arutisuse, and I'm using this holiday for self-reflection to make myself better. Because it's not always about making better content or doing better journalism or doing better exposés or doing better Black empowerment stuff. Sometimes it's about you. And sometimes I want to look at myself and how can I make myself better? So, I mean, I want to go into more business ventures and actually use my influence to make things better. I got a lot of influence. It's about time that I start using it, stop being scared to use it. So that's how I'm going to celebrate this holiday, looking into the future and figure out how can I improve things and can I make things better for my people and for others. And that's it, guys. Until next time, horns up, peace out, good night.